The metaphor of the onion is often used to describe something that is layered and complex. Just like the song you are hearing right now, appropriately titled Swamp. It starts as a cheerful melody, sort of even celebrating. It almost screams at you, you are at home, and therefore rejoice. But very soon, it reveals something more sinister. It's a swamp, and you live in it. It asks you, are you content? Should you be? And before you will be able to formulate an answer, the song answers it for you with the reassuring yes! However, being an onion has another, a perhaps less popular definition. Being an onion means to smell bad. When developers from No Wonder were tasked with creating a video game based on a popular franchise, you can only imagine that they asked themselves that question. They already were known for their two spectacular Harry Potter games for personal computers and would soon enough release a third one, but no two projects are alike. A product they created was ultimately swollen by history. It doesn't even have its own Wikipedia page. Everyone focuses on the version of the game that was created for Xbox and later on ported to PC instead. Everyone forgot about the one they made. So, did it just smell bad? Or was the answer more layered and complex? Today, we will be taking a look at the video game released in 2004, entitled Shrek 2.
Every day, I feel guilty. Did I deserve to exist? No, and so on.
Please, brace yourself for impact. Ah, shit. Let's start with settings, and oh, this is gonna be one of these, eh? Unfortunately, the only widescreen fix I could find is for, you guessed it, that other Shrek 2 video game. I tried editing few INI files inside game folder, but it yielded no results. So 1024 by 768 it is.
Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away.
Hey. You forgot the
Whoa, back it up there, Chauncey.
Chauncey? Who is Chauncey?
Whoa there, Chauncey.
Oh my god.
It's Alistair.
Ah, Alistair. I always knew he belongs in the Shrek universe. There's just something about him, you know?
One day, the ogre and the lady met, and they fell in love.
With the donkey.
I'm the Green Hulk.
Look at this! Coins just floating in the air. You gotta pick them all up, man. We're gonna need all the coins we can get.
Now, I feel like most people are of course aware of the Shrek extended universe, but just for the sake of a few people who don't know, in the Shrek 2 novelization of the movie, it is described how during Shrek's honeymoon with Fiona, Donkey's relationships with the dragon led to her allowing him to use the gold she was protecting in the first movie to create his own currency. And that is of course why we are seeing Donkey's face engraved on the gold coins here. Again, I'm sorry for being too descriptive about such obvious things, but I thought that it may be of interest to someone who isn't deeply immersed in the Shrek lore yet. First level is starting off strong with the iconic toilet and less iconic stay away sign. This is for the kids like me to point their fingers on the monitor and educate their parents that this is in fact the same toilet that was in the movie, and for the parents to go, oh. Unfortunately, Shrek's hut is nowhere to be seen during gameplay, even though they had it present in a cutscene. There is the donkey. And here he is. I don't know what bothers me more, the fact that punching bags can only withstand one punch, or the fact that they are filled with live chickens.
Here's a trick to double jumping. Click the right mouse button once to jump, and then when you're at the highest point of your jump, click the right mouse button again.
Okay, there is a jump. And it was a fucking lie. In fact, you need to press mouse button twice fast if you want to double jump. Otherwise, there is a high chance it won't register. Anyway, this is Roy.
Hey, I'm Roy, your safe fairy. If you see me flying around, run up to me and I'll save your game. Really sparks your sense of wonder, don't it? You're saved.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have any more lines in the game, but he forever be remembered as the greatest save game mechanic in video games ever. Even though I knew this game was created by the same people who put that chest in Hagrid's hat and that bean on top of an unreachable bookshelf, I still did not expect for the very first level to feature gaslighting, as the mechanic of vending machines with potions presented, and Shrek says,
We should stock up for the road.
you discover that you don't actually have enough money for anything right now.
You need to get some more money, pal.
That is definitely my mistake, right? This mechanic is being presented right now. Shrek said
We should stock up for the road.
it is just not possible for this entire level to not feature just enough coins for you to buy at least one potion, right? Right? So I went back and cleared the entire level one more time, looking everywhere, and yeah, there is no more coins. You can't actually buy anything right now.
You need sorry. You don't have enough cash, and we don't take checks or credit cards.
Hey, look! That dude just ran off with our wheel!
Oh no, that's it. He ran towards the forest and it's night. How will I ever find him amongst all these trees? And they are coming back now to make a circle and throw a wheel at each other. Okay. So, objective of the first level, which serves as a kind of movement tutorial, was to take down a wanted poster. As you remember, there is a hunt for fairy tale creatures. These posters will be scattered throughout the levels. Here is one on level 2, which in itself is the shortest level in the game and basically a combat tutorial. The only good thing I can say about combat for now is that this attack exists. Every third poster you get transported to a bonus level that is filled with gold but has a strict time limit. Third level, I'd say, is when the game truly starts, and it is noticeably longer than 2 previous levels. It covers a trip to a forest under King's assignment, where we meet and fight Puss in Boots.
Man, I love hunts! This is gonna be great! But where they all at?
I'm not sure. The king said to meet him by some tree.
And here is our third poster. I always wondered if you can get on top of the magic beanstalk. Let's see if I managed to do it on this playthrough. Well, maybe on the next try. You play as Donkey for the first part of this level, and what's great is the way they inserted Puss in Boots watching you.
Whoa, what was that?
It starts very simple when you see a shadow of a cat and Donkey says a voice line.
What the...
But then Donkey starts saying voice lines when you yourself did not see the cat.
I just want everybody to know that nobody's supposed to hunt me, okay?
So you start looking around just out of curiosity, where else have they put him? Was that an empty voice line, or did I not notice him? Was it him just now, or is my mind playing tricks on me? Because Donkey did not say anything. It's genuinely a great trick. Although, to be fair, I think it wasn't intentional. This is really our first opportunity to try out some potions, but legitimately, there's like 3 types of them. The shrinking potion is needed to get into some secret rooms with gold in them, so you should always have at least 2 of them with you. Almost all other potions just apply some effect to enemies that allows you to kill them in one hit. For example, the Lao potion. Oh, wait. So basically, Lao makes people more vulnerable. Literally. Ha. The coolest one out of these is no doubt the freezing potion that turns enemies into destructible ice cubes. And if it sounds cruel, let me remind you again that this attack exists.
I guess having wheels make me cranky too.
It's just the sound it makes. And the cheapest one allows you to just increase your damage a little bit. Definitely the most useless one, but looks kinda funny as it gives Donkey the boxing glove attached to his head. Shrek gets oversized boxing gloves and Puss gets these ones with sharp claws. Actually, the most useless one is the one that turns enemies into frogs, because frogs are harder to beat than people. I think you have to jump on them, so that's annoying, and they turn back into humans once potion wears out. Oh, look at this, Donkey's stuck. Will he teleport? Teleport? No? What about now? Oh, that was a very good teleport. I didn't even see him disappear. Anyway, it's puzzle time.
Flat top mushrooms. You know, my Uncle Clarence mentioned these one time. I can still hear him like it was yesterday. Red is bad, green is good. So I just need to jump on them when they're green.
The real puzzle is how to fight this cat. I remember it took me some time to figure this out in childhood, and it took me some time now as well. Oh! Oh, that's how much damage he does. Looks like he'll be here for a while.
Better watch out. This cat is dangerous.
I wouldn't say so. You need to hit the ground when he runs from one tree stump to another. Oh, come on, donkey, you're right there. Just do something, don't just jump and he's gone.
I don't hurt little kitty cats.
Yeah, you do. You eat kitty cats for breakfast. You turn them inside out and wear them as hats. You pulverize them. You...
Never. They make scratchy hats and they taste greasy.
Did we just get the confirmation that Shrek ate a cat at some point of his life? Ah, one of the best levels in the game. Man, we really need a Puss in Boots video game, eh? He's probably the best character in this game due to those backflips and front flips when double jumping. Just never gets old. His levels are more focused on platforming.
I'll break this vent with my claw attack. Caliente!
Something tells me that they had a different attack pattern for him during development. But we all know that the most important attack is the air attack.
Ah! Shrek, I'm trapped!
Donkey!
Oh, this was definitely not part of the plan.
Donkey! You're going to have to find another way out.
Oh, I forgot about this section. But yeah, you just stormed through the same environment. And if you're concerned about game reusing same environments twice, then don't worry, it doesn't do that after this point. It will reuse the same environment 3 times though. But the music in this one, just listen to this!
Well, do I seem happier yet?
Oh, look at this, this is my 6th one. Maybe this time I will get to the top of this, Oh. Oh, look how high I am. I can't even see that the Earth is round. Well, maybe next time. This level covers travel between the lab and the barn where they slept.
This must be the well I have to jump down.
What? Why? This just came out of nowhere. What is this? Well, I need to jump in it. Why? Oh, yeah.
Pardon me. Excuse me.
This is the famous part of No Wonder games where they just decide to become scary for no fucking reason.
Spiders bug me. Get it?
New enemy type here, some rats. Although, you know what, I think they are not in the same weight class as Shrek. And Shrek is all about good sportsmanship, so let's drink that shrinking potion. Oh, now they can't see me. Okay. What's this, a boss fight? And I can't use my potions now for some reason? Not to worry, I have a plan how to defeat him, as I know one thing that all NPCs fear.
Ow! Stick him up!
Water.
Slow down there, fella.
Oh, this is gonna be satisfying.
That worked out.
Shrek, what took you so long?
Oh, I took the scenic route.
Yeah, I had to jump in the well. You guys wouldn't understand.
Cut to prison scene in parentheses.
Well, here we are.
If you remember anything about this game, it's probably this level. After we open away as Puss in Boots, team splits up and we get to play through noticeably different variations of this level 3 times. Beginning as Donkey. Or worse.
The time has come for us to part ways. You do what you do best.
Go another way?
Exactly. Try out.
Hey, hold on, cat. I have this shrinking potion, so technically I can go with you. Oh, damn it. I wasn't too excited, since Donkey is my least favorite character to play. But then the music!
You made it.
Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Oh, this is some rocky type of shit. Just listen to this. And I like how you meet Shrek as Donkey and later meet Donkey as Shrek.
Looking good, Shrek.
Feeling good, Donkey. Need to wrap up a few things here. I'll meet you on the outside.
My kingdom for
What?
a hero.
How? Oh, I remember this part. I always had troubles here as a kid. Let's see. 1, 2, and I think... Nope, still having troubles. Time for a boss fight.
This is one fine donkey. I mean, noble steed.
I win. You meet Shrek as Puss in Boots as well.
Is that you, Puss in Boots? You. It's normally me who stinks.
Oh, I am deeply ashamed.
Cheer up, we're almost out.
I'm saying this because this is a setup to a pretty funny joke that my child brain didn't catch first time around. See, I told you, it's the same people behind that fucking bean! Same boss fight, but this time when we defeat him, he kinda loses his pants. And finally, the best part of the game. Now, listen. I experienced this before Fable, before Enclave, before Prince of Persia or Devil May Cry. This was the game where you could fight dudes with a sword in 3D. And he also kinda jumps like Spider-Man. I used to replay this entire video game just to get to the handsome Shrek levels and play through them. Yeah, unfortunately you cannot create a separate save file here. And check out what happens if you drink the strength potion. Instead of gloves, the sword becomes like electrical or something, and it gets bigger. It's probably the only time when using it isn't useless. It's just a shame that potion music theme blocks actual level soundtrack, because it's kind of a head bop. Oh, that wasn't even my fault. Come on, I still have a chance. Yes, I feel this is the one. This is the... What happened? What was that? I still had time, and it saves right after you exit bonus stage, so you cannot even retry. Can you just not get to the top? There is nothing there? That's it, I'm going to YouTube. Yes, there is nothing there. What a sick, children-hating company would create something so chaotically evil. Anyway, we move forward and stumble upon Puss in Boots.
Shrek! Is that you, Puss in Boots? You. It's normally me who stinks.
Oh, I am deeply ashamed.
Cheer up, we're almost out.
Yeah, right. You said that in the last level.
I get it.
Looking good, Shrek.
Feeling good, Donkey. Need to wrap up a few things here. I'll meet you on the outside.
Yeah, you said that in my level. And do we have to keep saying the same lines over and over?
Okay, it's boss fight time.
He calls me pretty boy. I'll flatten him. This is good. I can slice an onion with this chin. I lost my trousers.
Hilarious. It's murder time! Okay, the controls are kinda clunky, and your best strategy is actually just stomp everything instead of using your attack. But the level is short, so... The next one though. This is where the music just decides to murder for no reason. Oh shit, Humpty Dumpty looks different than I remember.
Shrek! You!
Oh, left my invitation at home.
Let's dance, Granny. Do you feel lucky, Granny?
Okay, the last boss fight is pretty stupid. And it's like they knew it because Fiona is shouting instructions at you.
Block spells with the sword by hitting your left mouse button.
You need to deflect her spell with the sword back at her and then throw food at her. And it just goes on for a little too long.
Need to block her spells. But how?
But I did hear a funny Roblox-like sound effect, so that counts for something.
Give her a taste of those horrible pastries she said she made herself. No!
Wow, literally got killed by a piece of watermelon.
Here's your handsome prince.
He's not here yet. There he is. Now, how about some of that happily ever after you promised me?
So, that was Shrek 2 for PC. A different game from Shrek 2 Team Action, as Wikipedia would have you believe. Did it stink? Considering Prisoner of Azkaban would came out just 2 months after this, I'd say yes. Even though I'm sure most of that stink is the result of rushed development. Is it fun?
I mean, it's alright, like...
The soundtrack is amazing though. No wonder games really had no right to sound that good, but somehow they managed to pull it off again and again and again, like damn. And what else? Should you be content living in a swamp? Yes.